Hey, we were dealing with, on the way to work, a bunch of fog out there, and that's got to be a problem this morning.
It is, especially if you're along the beaches right now. If you're driving in from, Rockport or the island, you're going to be dealing with the fog. In the city, it doesn't seem to be as thick, and we're picking up some little light rain and mist right there, so it's pretty sloppy out there. It's soggy, very warm, 70 degrees. Yesterday, well, got up to almost 80, which is not exactly where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be around 70 as a high temperature. We've been as warm as 90 or 89 a couple years ago. Now around the region we're looking at very mild temperatures, very light winds, perfect situation for fog and drizzle as that Gulf air started coming in yesterday with a southeast wind. At this hour, however, you can see everybody inland seems to be doing okay in terms of visibility, but right about here we started Rockport, Ingleside, Port Aransas, and Flower Bluff and Naval Air Station down to 3/4 mile. So some of you are going to be dealing with that humidity. Well, temperatures for us quite mild. This is what's happening right about now across the state, and that's pretty reasonable for mid-February. Of course, we talked yesterday or last week about the big cold weather that blew out of the Arctic and sliced all the way into the southeast. Places like Atlanta were affected by that. But now, what about us? Well, things are going to get real complicated this week, but the bottom line is you need your raincoat and your winter coat this week. The clouds are going to be fairly thick today, and yet we're still going to be almost 80 degrees. We'll be warm again and windy on Tuesday, and we're going to get up to about 79 degrees. Then this front rolls through the area, stalls here, and then gets real complicated for the next couple of days. Bottom line, it's going to be wet, but let me try and explain why it's so wet. Temperatures across the region, you see the bitter cold is finally sort of ended, sort of retreated back into the Arctic. So here's our map. We start off at 5 o'clock this morning. Lots of clouds today, warm and humid. Tomorrow, Tuesday, still warm and humid, but late, probably around midnight. That front will come through here. The north wind will start to blow. You'll feel it. It'll be a lot cooler by Wednesday. And then the chances for rain will be hanging around for all of Wednesday and all of Thursday as the frontal system sort of wobbles around in an area of low pressure aloft rolls over it. So all of a sudden, we're back into the winter weather business. Get a load of these temperatures because you're not going to believe it. You're thinking over the weekend, oh, springtime, let's go do some planting. Well, all right, warm and windy today and tomorrow. Frontal system around midnight. On Wednesday, looking for a high of 64, coming down from almost 80. It's going to be cloudy and damp, especially on Thursday, which should be the heaviest of the 3 days. And by Friday, it begins to clear out. So numerous showers expected for those days. If you got to get stuff done, today and tomorrow are your best days. That is your 7-day forecast. We'll toss it back to Sonia.